Okay, sorry about that. I forgot I had my mic off. Uh, yeah, today's a bad day. I was a victim of credit card fraud. Uh, I have a PayPal debit MasterCard. It's under my business account. And yesterday I had noticed two charges on there. One I looked familiar to something I had spent. The other one didn't look right, but I was trying to place it still. And then today I was down the street working. I had to do those water filters, get those installed. And I'm over there working on it, and I'd finished up, and I was taking a short break, and I decided to check my emails for some reason. And I noticed a charge to Togo's, which is a sandwich place here in the Bay Area. And I had a receipt from them through PayPal. That's what I usually get when I do a purchase through PayPal of any kind. Debit card, buy something off of eBay, whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's not right because I haven't been there, so somebody's got my information. So the first thing I did was got on the phone with PayPal. And when I first got on, the department that I was put on with, it was for a different kind of dispute. And I was like, okay, they transferred me to the correct area. And I spent an ungodly amount of time on hold with their credit department for their credit cards. And finally somebody gets me on and everything. The lady's real cool about it. We talked about it. I told her 3 purchases that I did not make because I actually looked the 2 purchases from yesterday up, and they were in an area I hadn't been in weeks. And I hadn't stopped at a store in that area. I had just driven through there. So I knew it was a fake charge. But anyway, they went ahead and she confirmed it was on my PayPal MasterCard, debit MasterCard, at least under my number. My card's right here. Y'all, I ain't afraid of letting you see it because the card's been canceled. But anyway, they're sending me a new card, but I leave town on the 27th, which is Tuesday. So I won't have my card when I go out of town. They're supposed to be refunding the money. But while I was on hold with them and packing all my tools and stuff up from doing that job, the asshole made another purchase. And I wasn't aware of it until I got home. And I'm like, okay. So by now he knows he's busted. But it's funny. He started out over off of 90th Avenue and Bancroft here in Oakland. Then he did 2 purchases back to back at the same place. Then he went down to Togo's off of Davis and 880 and spent $30 there as well. So 37 yesterday, 30 today, actually 38 yesterday and 30 today. Then turn around and spend another $12 at 72nd Avenue and Bancroft. Now, this is somebody local doing this near me. I mean, I'm talking within maybe 2 miles at most. And the only time that I can see somebody have had a chance to get my credit card number was when I went to Costco and got gas a couple of days ago. And I'm betting that there was a skimmer on one of those pumps. So now I've got to get hold of Costco, and I'll probably do that tomorrow and tell them, hey, I think there's a skimmer on your gas pumps, and here's why. I mean, yeah, I've made purchases in the stores, but at a register with people there, with the cashier there. So, you know, it's kind of funny that had to happen. But what they did was they put a They cancel my card, and any purchases that are outstanding still, they will they'll go ahead and let those be claimed, except for those 3 fraudulent charges. Those will not be claimed. Now I had the 4th charge I got to deal with, and I tried to call them back, and of course they're closed until Monday. So now my checking account, which is also nearly empty, they took all the money out of my PayPal account doing this. My checking account is, I had $30 in there, and they've taken like 20 of it right now. I don't even have money to buy gas with. So I am in a very, very bad mood. And then I come home after taking care of the first 3 purchases and discovering the 4th purchase. I discover the people across the driveway. I guess he's got his grandkids, a bunch of kids over there, family, you know. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with them playing outside. But they get into stuff that's not theirs. They done got in the parking stall where I park my van, got into stuff that was there. I knocked a little packet of the electrode tips for my welder. Had a brand new package of tips. I knocked them out of the van this morning when I was packing up. Didn't realize it. And they got into those, opened the package, and spread them all out. I had a roll of caution tape sitting in there, back there with my stuff. They got into that and tore off a 6-foot piece and had it laying out in the yard. And it just, dealing with all this stupidity, you know. So now I got to get my boss to pay me in cash. I got to wait on PayPal to send me my money, which is going to take a couple of days. So $60 I can't even access. It'll be Monday before they send me my money back. And that's at the soonest. So right now I am very, very broke. Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to go out and eat, I couldn't afford to go out and eat. And I don't like doing that. But, yeah. And these places that are allowing somebody to use my credit card number with my name and all that on the credit card, you know, they're not even checking the ID card, because if they check the ID card, they wouldn't allow the purchase to go through. So now I got to go and contact them, but I don't have much gas left in the van, so I don't want to go and spend that, go and use that, going to do that. But one thing after another, I mean, this has been ridiculous. I mean, yeah, PayPal has been a blessing, but man, today it has been a curse. And it would have been with my bank. I use US Bank. Okay? They only have branches in California, I think it is. I think they have like 1 or 2 branches in one other state, and that's it. But anyway, if I'd used my bank card, they would have gotten that and used that instead. So no matter what, I'd have been up shit creek without a paddle. So, you know, that's just one of those things. But I did a video, and it was supposed to be uploaded to YouTube, but knowing my luck, it hasn't. Why is it on that again? I tell you, this is aggravating. My phone, any video I try to upload from my phone, it goes ungodly slow, and then when it finally is doing okay, it decides to stop and aborts the upload to YouTube. And it's very aggravating when it does that. Let's see here. Where is it? I know I just had it. There it is. Okay. I've had 3 videos I've tried to upload. There was one on June 18th. I aborted that one because it was kind of messed up. The one earlier today, it did upload, surprisingly. But there were 2 other videos didn't upload. Okay. I'm going to try and re-upload it. And it's not liking it. Anyway, one of the videos, it was talking about my van. There's something going on with the transmission. I had been down the street working on a apartment, getting it ready for somebody to move in. And I had to run down to our other building, and as I was pulling away from the one and heading towards the other, all of a sudden my transmission started making this tapping sound. It was actually, I heard it in the van. I didn't know what it was at the time. And I went ahead and I had pulled over and checked it, and it was something inside the transmission tapping. And weird thing about it is, if I have it in park or neutral, it just sits there and it's a real fast tapping sound, and it goes faster according to the RPM. If I give it gas, it picks up in the how fast it taps. And it's a fairly rapid tap anyway. And then if I put it in reverse or put it in gear in any of the gears, you can't hear anything while I'm sitting still. But as soon as I start to move, the tapping starts and it picks up speed as I pick up speed. And I have no idea what it could be because, yeah, I was taking off fast, but the only time I've ever had a transmission go out, it just started slipping. So I don't know what this is. This transmission, I had it in another vehicle. Actually, my dad had it, and it too had issues. There was some flooding. It wasn't deep flooding, a couple of inches deep. And he hit that, and when he was slowed down, but after that it would not shift out of first. You could put it in park, you could put it in, I don't remember if it had reverse. I think it had reverse. But anyway, you put it in drive, and all you had was first gear. There was no way to get it out of first gear. And we tried everything. It had done it once before to my dad, and he had gotten somebody to take a look at it, and it took them forever before they finally figured out what that was, and they fixed it. And then it did it a second time, but he was already going to buy another vehicle, so he just parked it, and when I moved back home, he gave it to me. And I tried to fix it, and I couldn't afford a shop to fix it, and I didn't have a bunch of tools, so I just worked with what I had and couldn't get it fixed. So that was kind of a lost cause, but it's the exact same style transmission. It's just newer. That was a Plymouth Voyager, and this is a Dodge Caravan. And it's got a good little engine. I mean, that thing's got some pep. But if anybody has an idea of what could be causing that, please comment. Let me know what it is, because I want to know, because I want to get it fixed. One of those things. But today has been just a totally foobarred day. I kind of hope the police, or hope they catch whoever did it and get charges filed on them against the person that got my credit card information and was using it like that. But my luck is they won't. So that kind of stinks. I should have done it, but I didn't. The freezer back here, the defrost timer motor was no good, and it wouldn't kick into defrost mode. The one that was on there, it was every 10 hours of runtime, it would kick into defrost automatically, and it'd run for like 12 minutes and they would shut off. Now this new one, it's the correct one for it according to their paperwork, but it does it kicks in, it runs for 6 hours and then goes to the defrost cycle. And that runs for like 21 minutes or something like that, which I'm not too fond of, but if it keeps it from freezing up, I'm happy. I gotta get hold of my boss, tell him I need some money, and I need it tomorrow preferably. This is just messed up because normally my boss pays me through PayPal. That's the way we've been doing it. And it's worked just fine. We tried to do a Wells Fargo account for me for checking and savings, and we set it up and everything, and they wouldn't let him transfer money to me through that. So they wanted me to deposit money into my account, then use my debit card so many times a month from them, or they would take out a bunch of money for their charges they give you. So it's like, no, that wound up getting shut down. But yeah, I was not happy with them. And if he tries to say something, I'll just tell him outright, nope, I am not dealing with them. They were taking my money and I'm not dealing with them. So yeah, it's one of those things, but it's late. It's like 9 o'clock, I think, 8:30. I'm tired. I've been sweating all day. My stomach's been upset a little bit, but yeah. Why can't I win? Thankfully, that card has been canceled, so the person can't spend any more of my money. But now I gotta wait until Monday morning to dispute this charge. It's like, what the heck? Let's see, what time was that Togo's charge? Okay, I got the message from PayPal at 12:29 is when the email was done. Now, I'm going to show you what I seen today. I can actually do that. I forgot. Let's see. See if I can do this. We're going to go full size here. We're going to go over here to PayPal, and hopefully y'all will be able to see it, because I can't tell what I'm doing without my screen here. Let me see if I can shrink it down. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it showed up. What you see here, okay, on the top here is a debit card PIN purchase to 7200 Bancroft, I think it is. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, 7200 Bancroft. Okay, it says to 00F105 at 7200 Bancroft, whatever that is. Then 3094 to Togo's right below it. Okay, now let's see what happens here. I'm logging in. Okay, 3094 was the amount, and that was done at 12:29. They authorized it. Okay, now that's being disputed, and 648 came out to my bank. Okay, that was the last of my PayPal money, and it went back to my bank. Now let's go back. I hate that. Okay, I'll just do that. Screw it. Okay, now 1133 and that. Okay, that's $18 roughly. And how much I had in my bank, I haven't pulled that up. But then they turned around on top of that. The T-Mobile was me. Walmart was for me. Okay. Last night. And then the June 22nd, there is one from USA Grocery and AMP Liquor in Oakland, California. There's actually two of them there, back to back. $7.38 for that one. And it happened at 10:30 p.m. Let's go back one. Let's see what time the other one happened. Now, I just saw this on my phone, so I'm not seeing it. Yeah, 7:47 last night, and then 10 o'clock last night. Okay, now, I'm thinking this happened when they got a hold of my information from, now what was that? I'm looking at one of my purchases, 4172 on Davis Street. I have to look up. I know 1919, if I remember right, is Walmart. So let's see. Let's pull it up on my phone. Better yet, we're going to do this. Plus, we'll go to Bing. Okay. Let's see what it says. 1919. Okay. So I know 1919 was Walmart. So now we're going to go to Costco. C-O-S-T-C-O. And that will be 1900 Davis Street. Okay. So we're going to see what's there. Same shopping complex. So I'm going to see what happens with see 1933. Okay. Yeah, Home Depot is 1933. Now what did I get for 40 something dollars from Home Depot? I didn't get anything from Home Depot for that. Huh. Okay. So 1933 Davis is a Home Depot. 4172. Let's see. What time did that happen? 10:46. Let me pull up on my phone my text messages from the 20th. And we're going to see what if I was there at 10:46 on the 20th. Today is the 23rd. Let me see what day it was. That was Tuesday. Okay, so we know Tuesday morning. Okay, so I bought something Tuesday morning, and I was there. I do remember that. But I didn't spend $40. That's what I don't remember. $41.72. I did not spend that. That's got me kind of frustrated. Anyway, I'm going to pull you guys back up. So that, okay, anyway. I'm frustrated because I don't know where I spent $41 at Home Depot. Now, I've bought a lot of stuff, but Tuesday, I don't remember spending $42 of my money. So I'm going to pull out my receipts. Unless, I bet you I know what it was. Let me see. Nope. I hate when they do this kind of stuff. And I probably got the receipt sitting in the inside right now. Knowing my luck. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to pull up, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to pull up HomeDepot.com because I have a Pro Rewards account, and it may show up on there as one of my purchases. Now I know my video feed is going to suck for a few minutes. As I do this. Let's see. I just finally pulled up my account. There it is for the Pro. Let's see what we can do. Pro Extra, sign in. Yeah, I know I'm not drinking my usual Pepsi. Shoot. I hate when I do this because I cannot remember my password because I don't log in very often. No, that's the right email. Okay, forgot my password. Screw it. Okay, now reset my password using my phone. And see, it was while I was actually on the phone with the lady doing the credit card part of my claim. That person actually made this purchase. Just before she closed it out or canceled my card, they made it in. Unbelievable. Okay, now okay, let's see. The last pro purchase I made at Home Depot was on the 18th. Yeah, that's what I thought. And the 18th was Monday, if I remember correctly. No, 18th was Sunday. So yeah, somebody had my information on Sunday is when they got it, probably, because I haven't bought anything since then. So yeah, that's when they got it. So when I call, I've got to file or dispute that too. And that may have been where they got it even. Who knows? Because see, let me pull it up for you. Let's switch to that. Okay. So, as you can see, here, I'll highlight it. Okay. Right there. Let me see if I can't do this. Okay. That was the purchase I made on Sunday. That's the window air conditioner I wound up buying. We'll go ahead and pull up the details on it. Okay. Now, it was a 6,000 BTU window air conditioner with remote. Bought one. It was $189. So, yeah, that was the last known purchase on there. This one here, the Pergola, that was a heck of a job. Yeah, I will have to get a hold of PayPal and let them know tomorrow or Monday. That just frustrates the heck out of me that somebody actually managed to do that and I didn't even catch it. 4172. So yeah, June 20th. Now I was there June 20th, but I didn't buy anything. That's what's so funny. Not out of my pocket anyway. My boss paid for the stuff we got. So yeah, that's what I go through. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, it's been very, very frustrating having that happen. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it night because I'm tired and it's getting late. And I've got work to do tomorrow. So, yeah. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any ideas about the tapping noise from my van, please let me know and I will get back with you. I do appreciate your help. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And just see how my weekend goes. So, catch y'all on the flip side.